we are going to discuss service models of the cloud computing. Okay, so with these service models of cloud computing, we are going to complete this cloud computing module. If you observe our course content, this is also part of our course content. So you're joining here, you're spending some time here. So that means you're learning something new here every single day, even though it is a demo. Okay, I'm trying to teach you something new for every single day. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to start actual Amazon Web Services, AWS introduction, why AWS, all those things we will start discussing from tomorrow onwards. So again, Monday, it's a Diwali holiday. We don't have session Monday. Then after Tuesday, we are going to start discussing about account creation, AWS account creation. What are the first steps you need to do? How we can create users, how we can manage that user permission. Such type of all things we are going to discuss from Tuesday onwards. Okay? Yeah. Right. So, yeah, first of all, cloud computing means instead of purchasing all the hardware yourself, you are going to take all the hardware on rented basis. Hardware means network, servers, database, storage devices, right? Even some services like backups, all those things, right? You're going to take it on rented basis. You're going to use it monthly, you're going to pay. Whatever the resource you're going to use, okay, you're going to, the resource usage is going to be measured per hour basis, per second basis, per minute basis, per GB basis. It's going to be measured. So how much bill generates, you need to pay that bill to continue their services. That is what cloud computing is. And why we are calling it as a cloud computing? You ever got this doubt? Why we are calling it as a cloud computing? Wherever you are, if you go out and if you look up, you can see clouds, right? Yeah, that's the reason. Wherever you are, if you have internet, you can access all these resources. That's the reason we are calling it as a cloud compute. All the computing resources we are going to get, not actually from the cloud. Okay, just like a cloud, it follows you or you can access anywhere. Okay, so is cloud computing means are we going to send any servers to cloud and are we going to access this? No. Okay, so yeah, that is what simplest definition of cloud computing is. It has some advantages. Whatever service you require, you can pick the service and you can start using that service. Okay, and that services you can easily create, you can easily upgrade, you can easily downgrade. Okay, and also that services may comes on sharing basis, pooling basis, underlying resource may pool, so that you are going to get charged a bit less compared to dedicated ones. Okay, and we have broad network access and high availability because of their AWS, Azure, GCP businesses delivering these all computing resources, right? So they have footprints across the globe. You can simply go and start using their network, right? Instead of building your own network. These are all some advantages of cloud computing. So then in our last session, we discussed what exactly public cloud is. Public cloud means it's open for everyone. Public cloud is actually open for everyone. Anyone can go and create an account with them. They can start creating servers. They can start storing databases and everything. Okay. So everything, the infra level, the hardware level, service provider will take care. Your data level and all, you have to take care what you are creating, right? They don't ask you who you are, why you are creating an account with us and all. But whenever you are going with this private cloud, right? Yeah, they will ask you, okay, what is your organization? How many servers you require? Such type of questions we might get. But this public cloud, no questions, nothing. It's open for everyone. This private cloud, it's dedicated to only one specific organization. The data center or the infra dedicated to one particular organization. It may be maintained by same organization or they may give to that contract to third-party organization also. So hybrid cloud means combination of multiple deployment methods like public plus public or public plus private or right community plus public. So anything we can call it as a hybrid cloud. So simplest example is we can have some servers in AWS and some other servers in Azure. You can enable communication between these two. Or we can have some servers in our office network and we can have some servers in AWS and we can enable communication between these two also. So technically we call it as a hybrid cloud. Okay. So this community cloud group of organization build the data center and that group of organization use the data center. Okay. So this is not so popular nowadays. Right. So first public cloud. So then hybrid cloud is very popular. Private cloud, yeah, if organization or client is okay to pay a bit additional money. So end of the day, why organizations are moving to cloud? To save cost. So if you are okay, if you have any compliance requirements, right? I don't want to run my server somewhere else. See, when I'm launching a server in AWS, do I know where the server is running? No. But I want to see my server. But I don't want to manage that server. Okay. In that case, we can ask AWS to, okay, give a private cloud. What AWS will do? They will prepare some server racks, right? They will place some servers. They will ship all the servers to our office network. Okay. So we can, same portal, you can log into portal, you can choose the servers, you can create servers, but that server actually creates in our office rack. If something happened, you don't need to worry. It's provided by AWS. So AWS engineer will come and he will fix it. So AWS also provide this private cloud. Okay. Right. So any questions on any of this previous session? If you have any question, you can unmute and you can ask, or you can drop your questions in our chat box. But technical questions only, please. If it is a general questions, I'll discuss at end of the session. Any questions on previous sessions? Okay, I assume it as a no. All right. So now, what exactly the service models of cloud computing is? Okay. What exactly the service models of cloud computing is? So have you heard about the software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service? Have you ever heard about this? What exactly this? SaaS means software as a service. PaaS means platform as a service. Infrastructure as a service. Okay. See, whatever service model you are going to use, doesn't matter. End output, we are going to deliver an application. Okay, let's keep all these technical things aside. We'll discuss a regular example. We'll discuss a very regular example, okay? Hey, you love biryani? Who hates biryani? Everybody loves biryani, right? Okay. So now, how many ways you have? For example, you are feeling hungry or starving, and now you want to have biryani. How many ways you have? Swiggy, okay, good. Okay, one is Swiggy. Zomato, okay. Swiggy or Zomato, okay. Okay, all three comes under same category. Homemade, okay, good. Restaurant, yeah, I got all the three required answers. Okay, see, if you want to, like, have some food, you can order, or you can go to restaurant, or you can cook. Okay, so in the first example, the Swiggy or Zomato, right? How much efforts you need to put to get that biryani? How much effort you need to put? Very, very less, right? You just have to take out your mobile, open that app, select the restaurant, Okay, add to cart, complete the payment, and boom, biryani is in your plate, right? So you just ordering it, you're not doing anything. You're not involved in any of this process. How biryani is prepared, who is going to get that, whether he is going to use electric bike or petrol bike, is it matter to you? No, not at all matter to you. You're just ordered, delivering. Can you customize? Can you ask a delivery guy to, okay, I'm very environment cautious guy, you come on electric bike only. Will that guy consider that? Or if you ask restaurant, okay, I'm very favorite about Sneha chicken, you prepare biryani with Sneha chicken, will that restaurant consider that? Right. Observe one thing here, no customizations. Right. They don't consider your customizations. For example, you're using Gmail application, right? You're using WhatsApp, right? You're using Facebook, right? So can you ask this WhatsApp to change its logo color to blue from green? Will I consider? No, right? See? So the in software as a service, whatever they're delivering, you have to take it, you have to use it. No customizations, nothing. But again, to deliver that, the process, backend process is going to be same. Okay, they are using rice, they are using some ingredients, they're preparing it, they're just sending it. So you're using that delivery service to get that. Okay, in same way, when coming to the software as a service, okay, you have a requirement, you need a website or you need an application. Okay, you need some email services. So simply you can sign up for their existing delivering application. You can start using it. The only problem is they don't allow you to perform any customizations. Okay, so that is what this software as a service means. I will demonstrate this. Okay, I will take 3 examples and I'll explain you all these 3. The first one is software as a service. Now, when coming to this platform as a service, treat it as a you're going to restaurant and you're ordering food and you're having that food. How much effort you need to put in the second example? See, in that Swiggy and all, you said very, very less effort. No effort almost. Okay. In the second example, how much effort you need to put? Okay. You need to at least fresh up. Right. So then you need to either you have to walk to the restaurant or you have to book a cab. You have to find a table. That is a difficult thing nowadays. Okay. So you have to get a table. So then you can. So compared to first one, in the second process, is there any change in the requirement? For first process, you want to have biryani. Second process also, you want to have biryani. There is no change in the process. Okay. What changed? End customers efforts changed. Okay. So for example, some restaurant is not in that Swiggy. What you do? Obviously, you have to go there only, right? Okay. So sometimes what happened? This software as a service gives you less customizations, right? But this platform as a service will give you certain level of customizations. It allow you to perform certain level of customizations. Okay. The platform they're going to give us, you can use that platform, you can design and you can build that application and you can deliver that application. The best example for this platform as a service is Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra. How this Amazon comes under platform as a service. See, for example, you have some items. For example, you are selling some clothes. You are selling some clothes. So if you have your shop, yeah, you can sell through there. But now everything digitalized, you have to sell your clothes across the country. So, but again, you have to design your website, you have to list everything, you have to do marketing and all. So obviously it's a bit difficult for you. But simply, you can register as a seller and you can sell your products through this Amazon website. Is Amazon selling all the products they listed? Guys, if you don't have any questions, please go on mute. Syed, please be on mute. Or you have any question? Okay, thank you. Okay, so is that like, whatever items listed in that Amazon website, are they selling directly? Amazon is selling to us? No, they are giving a platform for buyers and sellers. Seller can register as a seller and he can list all the products and his inventory. For example, an item is there, I have 10 items. 10 already purchased, it is going to show out of stock. So the seller is getting a platform to sell his product. The guy who is purchasing it, right? So that guy, the buyer, is getting a platform to buy from any of the seller. So this Amazon is a platform. So similar way, right? If you're taking this websites like a Dukan, right, or Shopify, they also go with the same mechanism. We can build our entire website. They're going to do some marketing. We can sell our products. So we are going to get a platform. We can use that platform to deliver our application. Here, as a customer perspective, okay, as a seller perspective, what I need to do? I need to maintain my data. How many items I have? For example, I have given some wrong number. Can I deliver that item? Obviously, no, right? I have only 10, but I have listed 50 in that website. 50 orders came. Now what I have to do? I can't deliver remaining 40 orders, right? So the data point of view, I have to take care. Okay, as a customer, as a consumer, I have to take care about my data in this platform as a service. Okay, the platform is already ready, ready-made platform. I'm using that ready-made platform, right? So that is a platform as a service. When coming to this infrastructure as a service, here in this infrastructure as a service, right? It's like, you have kitchen, you have gas stove, you have everything. Now you decided to cook biryani. This is home cooking. Okay. The third example is home cooking. First example is Swiggy. Second example is going to a restaurant and having food. Third example is home cooking. Okay. In this home cooking process, you have a space, you have a kitchen, you have, right? But some additional things like if you want to prepare a biryani, you definitely require a lot of ingredients, right? Those all ingredients you have to get. You have to prepare that. Then you have to cook it. Then only you can have it. Compared to previous one, this has advantages as well as disadvantages. The advantage is, in first example, I told you, I want Sneha chicken only, right? First type of like, I want India Gate Basmati rice only. Such type of requirements I mentioned, right? That requirements I can fulfill in this third option, not in the first and second. If you go to restaurant, if you ask them to prepare with India Gate, will they consider in second example? Obviously, no. Okay. So, but here, yes, that is the advantage. Disadvantage is I should know the process. I must be an expert. I must be an expert to get same test as a restaurant. Otherwise, right? So whenever you prepared biryani for the first time, you will come to know. Right. So, yeah, it won't work out. We won't get the taste and all. So, yeah, you must have an expert. Now, compare it to technical thing. Okay, I don't want to go with this Shopify website, or I don't want to go with any other options to sell my product. I decided to deliver my application by designing my own web server, by designing my own database server and all. Now, I need some servers, I need some databases. These are all available in AWS. So I'm going to create a server in AWS. I'm going to create a database in AWS. But creating a server will deliver any web page? No. You need to develop the web page. Whatever items I want to sell, I have to develop that, right? I need to write some program. I need to prepare that web pages and all. Then I have to place in that server. Again, directly can we place? We need to install something like Apache, Tomcat, or web server. You have to make it as a web server by installing some softwares. So you need to know the installation process also. You need to have, like, generally you take every website in backend, it is going to have a database. your username, passwords actually stores in database. Okay. So you need some database. So you have to create a database also. So you're not purchasing any hardware. You're using already existed infra to deliver. But obviously you need to put lot of efforts, right? So that is what this infrastructure as a service means. Okay. So end of the day, my requirement is fulfilling. Non-technical, I'm having biryani. Technical, I'm delivering my website to sell my products. Okay. So now, before all this cloud computing, what method we have used to do the same thing? We call it as a on-premise or legacy method. Legacy service model. Or in simple, it's on-premise, it's commonly used word. So let's stick to this on-premise. Okay, this on-premise, right? It's like, you have nothing. You just have some money, you have nothing. No space, no gas stove. See, in this infrastructure as a service, I have a kitchen. But in this on-premise method, I even don't have any kitchen. Now, if I want to have a biryani, I need to first find a space. I need to prepare that kitchen. First, I need to build that kitchen. I need to purchase a gas stove. I need to purchase, right? So the required bowls and all. So then again, I need to purchase all the ingredients. Then I need to prepare. Then only I can have my food. See? So that is on-premise. So in on-premise also we have an advantage. What is an advantage? See, in this infrastructure as a service, you already have a stove, right? Just to prepare that biryani, are you going to purchase a new stove? Whatever existing one, you have to go with it. Or in infrastructure as a service, can you ask, for example, you decided to go with AWS. Can you ask AWS to, okay, I want you to run my application on Dell servers only. Will they consider? No. I want to run my application on IBM servers only. Will they consider? No. So at hardware level, we cannot do any customizations. But here, yes, it's your choice. What service provider you want to go, which brand you want to purchase, right? Everything. You have control on the manufacturers, configuration, and all. But again, hell lot of efforts you need to put. Need to have lot of money to prepare this. Okay. So these are the service models of cloud computing. Now, demonstration. Okay, I'm going to use AWS to demonstrate all these three. Again, I'm clearly mentioning this thing. I haven't started anything about AWS. Why I'm demonstrating? I want to give clear picture about these three components, these three things. So I'm going to create some resources. Observe the efforts I'm putting. Don't worry what service Avinash used, how I created that service, what is the settings I'm selecting. Don't worry about all those things. Just worry about only one thing, that how much effort Avinash is putting to deliver a web page. In this demo, deliver a website using service models of cloud computing. Okay, so let me quickly log in. I have logged into my AWS account. Now, the first example I'm going to take is software as a service. Okay. So in AWS, we have a service called Lightsail that actually comes under software as a service. Okay. Also, you can take services like a S3. S3 also comes under software as a service only. But technically, it's a storage as a service. So now my requirement, for example, if you're taking this Google Drive and all, Google Drive comes under which category? Google Drive comes under which category? Just think. PaaS? how you are saying it as a PaaS application? Right. PaaS is the right answer, but what is the reason? Yes, we are not developing everything. Servers, this Google is giving. But for what purpose we are using that server? To store our data. So it's giving a platform to store our data. So no, are you maintaining any server? Are you maintaining any hardware? If something happen in backend, right? So these all provided by Google. So technically it comes under platform as a service. They are giving a platform. This Gmail comes under Gmail actually comes under
SaaS.
software as a service. Okay, they are giving that. Okay, they are providing a service to send an email and receive an email. Okay, they are not going. They are not giving any platform to you to build it or to deliver something. Okay, so that application already prepared, everything is ready. So you are using that service. Can you customize instead of that Google logo? Can you put your logo? No. Okay, so this Gmail and all comes under software as a service. Google Drive comes under platform as a service. GCP comes under infrastructure as a service. Right. So first, I'm going to take a service called Light Sale. So when coming to this Light Sale, it's actually a software as a service. I'm going to create a website. You see here, my requirement, deliver a website. This is what my requirement. So in software as a service, I'm going to select what website I required. I'm going to select WordPress. Okay. Then scroll down, which plan you want to choose. I'm going to pick one plan. How many websites you required? I'm going to select one, create instance. That's it. My website is ready. That's it. Yeah. My website is ready. I'm going to get that output in some time. So this is software as a service. Okay. They are giving this entire website as a service. So you can pick that how many you require. You need 10 websites, give count as a 10, you will get 10 websites also. No efforts, nothing. See, it is taking some time to see. Current state is pending stage. It is taking some time to prepare that and all. Right. In a minute or two, it is going to be ready. Okay. So this is a software as a service example. Very simple. You understand the mechanism of software as a service? Everything already built, pre-configured, you're going to start using it. No customization, nothing. That is software as a service. When coming to platform as a service, this one. So in AWS, we have a service called Beanstack. Okay. So again, don't worry about Beanstack service. We have a dedicated session on this topic. Now, this Beanstack is going to give a platform to. This Beanstack is giving a platform to deliver any of these technologies. You have a Java application. You can simply, right, upload your Java application. You see here, upload your code. So what this Beanstack is doing, it is giving a platform to deliver our application. So generally to deliver a Java application, I need to first create a server. I need to have an operating system. Then I need to install some required softwares, runtime environment, right? Then I have to give my code. Then only I can deliver. But here, platform is already available. If you want to use that platform to deliver your application, you select it. Okay. I'm going to select this PHP. I have a simple PHP code. I'm using PHP and I'm going to call this as a PaaS demo. Right. I'm selecting PHP and I'm going to upload my code. So what is that code? One second, guys. Okay, I have a simple application here, or you can even write your own application. Okay, so this is a very simple one, right? Just I created this index.html file and a small text and a little background. Okay, so you can take any code from this W3 schools or any website. You prepare simple content. So what you need to do, you need to zip that. Okay, here I have a zip file and I'm going to upload that here. So here, the thing is, you are giving your data. Based on the data I'm giving, AWS is going to deliver my web page. Okay. Right, don't worry. Just skip to review. Submit. Compared to previous one, here one additional step I performed. I prepared my website. I have given that web content. I have given that web content to this Beanstalk application. So that specific website only delivers. For example, here I prepared this, I created this WordPress. What website it is going to deliver? I don't know. What background color it is going to come with, what content it is going to deliver, I don't know. Okay. So, but as it is a software as a service, they are going to deliver one web page. We can customize, that is a secondary thing. You can log into admin portal and you can customize, keep that aside. But here, I have to give my web content. Here, I no need to give any web content. Okay. So that is a example for platform as a service. Am I installing anything in these two examples? In that software as a service and platform as a service, did I connect it to the servers? Did I perform any installation? No, nothing. Okay. So the platforms already ready. So that is an example for platform as a service. Output will come in sometime. The third example is third method is infrastructure as a service. Okay. So any questions so far, guys?
Sir, Debajyoti here.
Yes.
Google
Yes.
Drive is going to be software as a service, right? Not a PaaS, right? Google Drive, S3, Gmail.
See, we can treat it in two manners. Okay. They are giving the platform to store all your data.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the data you are managing, they are giving like, an empty platform. For example, you are sharing something. You are sharing, for example, you have a file. You are sharing
Mm-hmm.
that file with someone.
Mm-hmm.
So is Google like, in that scenario, the file is in the platform and you are sharing it to entire world.
Okay.
So how we can call it as like in that particular context, we can call it as a platform as a service also. They're giving a platform to share your entire data to entire world. For that
Okay.
specific context, we
Mm.
can call it as a platform.
Mm. But sir, if we just look at the context on the creation of the application, right? We are not creating that part. That is, we can use that on the fly, right? So on
Yes,
that
yes,
perspective, we can tell that one SaaS as well, right?
yes, exactly.
So it's in a
For
gray area.
exactly, yes. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Depends on
Got
the
it.
use case. Yeah.
Yeah. Got it, sir.
Yeah. So these are actually comes under software as a service, but they're giving some flexibilities to like, understand this point better. I took that as an example. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Now where we are infrastructure as a service. For this, I'm going to use a service called EC2. So in previous two examples, not launched any server, not connected, not installed anything. Why? Because everything they are managing. But in this infrastructure as a service, yes, I'm going to get a server. I'm not going to deal with any hardware. I'm going to get a server. I'm going to connect to the server. I'm going to do the installation and I'm going to deliver the web page. Okay. So now let's do that. For that, we have a service called EC2. So EC2 is a place where we can launch our servers. So now tell me what operating system you want me to pick. Windows or Linux? Linux? Okay. See, why I'm asking this question? Earlier, did I ask that question? No. But as it is an infrastructure as a service, I told you we have some choices, right? They are giving multiple options. They are giving multiple options. See, when I selected that WordPress, I don't have any option to select required operating system. When I selected this, right, a PHP platform, I don't have any option to select the operating system. Why? Because those are completely managed by the vendor, service provider. But here, yes, we have a choice to choose required platform. So I'm going to choose this infrastructure as a service demo, and I'm going to take a Linux operating system. If you opted for Windows, we can even go with Windows also. Okay, I'm going with this Amazon Linux, that is Amazon's own Linux flavor. So then what configuration we required? So the configuration I'm going with T2 micro, that is what comes under retail eligibility. It comes with one CPU, 1 gigs of the RAM. So that is too sufficient to deliver or practice this or gain knowledge on AWS. Throughout the course, almost all the time, we are going to work with this T2 micros only. But are we going to use same configuration in our enterprise level? No. We never use this T2 micros at enterprise level. See, this one CPU, 1 GB memory, it's not even half of your phone configuration, right? So can you deliver an application? Enterprise level application? Definitely no. Okay. So we are going to discuss which configuration we need to pick and all. But in real environment, we never ever use this T2 micro. So generally, when I when I conduct these interviews, right, I'll definitely ask this question. Okay, what is the common instant type you're using in your project? I've seen some guys spontaneously answer it as a T2 micro, right? So we never use that. The configuration is very small. Yeah. And to connect to this, we can use a key pair kind of thing. And I'm going to open this for everyone. Don't worry, what all these things? 8 GB is okay. Launch a server. So now I'm going to get a server. The server comes with actually a public IP address that is accessible across the globe. So generally, whenever you are launching any server, we will get a public IP address and private IP address. This public IP address is unique across the globe. It's a unique one across the globe. This private IP address unique only within your organization or within this network only. Okay. The logic is very simple. In our home, we are going to have some pet names, right? So Chinna, Kanna, Bujji, these all. So what your mother calls you? Chinna. So, but this Chinna works only within my home. This Chinna works only within home. For example, if I go to Tirupati, I lost in the crowd. If my mother announces, Chinna, where are you? How many Chinnas are there? Right? So at that time, right, she have to use, where are you? Avinash Reddy Tipparthi. That is pointing to me only. Okay. So this public IP address is Avinash Reddy Tipparthi. This private IP address is Chinna Kanna Bujji. Okay. So this is unique across the globe. So you should always use this public IP address for testing purpose. Now, I'm going to take this public IP address. Right. When I enter that public IP address here, am I getting any website? No. I just launched the server. I have not performed any installation. Okay. I first need to connect to the server. I need to do the installation. Let's do that now. I'm going to, it is in running state now. Click on connect. Click on connect. Now a connection is establishing to the server. Now I got connected to the server. So now I'm going to install, right? We have multiple options. You want to install Apache, you want to install Tomcat, such type of multiple options we have. For this demonstration purpose, I'm going to install Apache. The package name is stdpd. That's it. My web server is ready. Sometime back, when I tried to access this public IP address, it gave this refuse to connection and this site can't be reached, right? Now give a refresh. I got the test page. But it is test data. I want to deliver my own web page. So how I can do? I can prepare my web content. Okay. Again, don't worry. As I clearly told you, don't worry about all these commands and all. I'll explain all these things. Press I am giving a header. This is my infrastructure as a service demo web page. Okay, I prepared some web content and that is what delivering. So if I don't know this installation process or this creation process, is it okay to go with this method? No. Again, logic is simple. If you don't know how to cook a biryani, is it okay to go with this cooking in your home option? No. Right. If you don't know how to go to the restaurant, is it okay to go and choose that going restaurant option? No. Right. So end of the day, we are going to get a web page. This is output of infrastructure as a service. Let's take output of this platform as a service. This is output of platform as a service. This content I have given, the background, the web, the hello, this is my PaaS application, this content, I have given this. Okay. Right. When coming to this light sail, where is it? Yeah, here it is. So when I'm giving this light sail web page, I got this web page. Did I give this? Did I wrote this? Did I install anything? No, it's giving default one. So I got 3 websites. To get all these websites, I have used different service models. So in organization, which one is widely used one? First thing, it depends on organizational client requirement. But widely used one is infrastructure as a service. Why? Because you are going to have a lot of control. Okay. You are going to have a lot of control. You can run multiple applications from single server. Okay. Where you have more control, you can do multiple things. You can customize a lot of options. So primarily in organizations, we are going to use infrastructure as a service. Yeah. So even I'm going to share this IP addresses in our chat box. Okay. This is example for software as a service. This is example for platform as a service. This is example for infrastructure as a service. Just click on that link. You can access those web pages. Okay. Can you repeat interview question which you just explained again? Okay. Sure, Kiran. See, the configuration, which configuration generally we use. For example, this is a very simple web page. So that too, I'm going to, for example, in this demo session, we have 100 members online and 20 members in 25 members in classroom, right? So the load is very less. So that small configuration is okay to demonstrate, right? For example, at a time, 1,000 members are going to access, 10,000 members are going to access. Is this server supports that? The configuration I have selected here is T2 micro. Very small configuration, just 1 GB RAM. It comes with 1 GB RAM. What is your phone RAM? Your mobile phone RAM capacity? At least 4 GB, 6 GB, 8 GB. You see? Can you play very high-end games in your mobile with that 8 GB? Till it's stuck. Okay. So, depends on the configuration, our application performance is going to depend. So, if in your interview, if you say, my enterprise level application delivering with this small configuration, will the interviewer trust it? No. So, for demonstration, for gaining knowledge purpose, we are using this T2 micros. So, but in interview, you never ever answer it as a T2 micro that you are using to deliver application. I hope that answers your question, Kiran Kumar. Right. So anyone tested these links I shared? Is that working for you?
One more question, like this project, past demo environment, second instance that has been created. It's this has been created as part of Beanstalk, Amazon Beanstalk. You have uploaded some code, right?
Exactly.
That way.
Who created this instance is a question. So this infrastructure as a demo I created, I launched, I asked you what operating system you required and all. But this past demo environment, did I create it? No. When I launched this, when I created this Beanstalk environment, AWS is doing that work on behalf of. Right, AWS is creating a server, it's doing the required installations, and it is delivering that web page. Yeah, it's AWS is doing.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, let me share this information also. Let me write that information in this document. Naresh team is sharing. After completing the payment, you fill this Google form. You just copy this and paste it in a browser. Some basic questions it will ask. So after completing the payment, they will ask you to upload the payment receipt. Okay. Yeah. So this is payment information. If you have any questions, Mr. Rajesh is this batch admin. You can contact him through WhatsApp. This is what his WhatsApp number. Okay. Yeah. Right. So with this, we have completed cloud computing. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to start actual Amazon Web Services. As I told you, these topics common for all cloud platforms. This platform as a service, right, or infra as a service is only for AWS. No, you take any application in this digital world, it comes under one of this category. Any kind of application. Okay, right? It comes under this. For example, Salesforce. Salesforce also is a cloud only. Okay. In which category it comes? Platform as a service. Our data, our customer data, our CRM applications, right? But the service they are providing. Okay. So this platform as a service, simplest example is this Flipkart, Amazon.com. This is a simplest example. Okay. Right. So in topics we discussed till now, you can expect only 2 questions or 3 questions on this. First, if you say, if you add any migration, points to your resume, that interviewer may ask you, why you guys are migrating to cloud from your on-premise. So you have to explain some advantages of this cloud. So my on-premise, we are not able to purchase new hardware. We are not able to scale automatically. The hardware currently we have is outdated. So we want to deliver, we want to use some options like automatic scaling, or quickly we want to increase the capacity of my resources and all. So we are migrating to the cloud. So that actually we discussed in this advantages of cloud computing. You have to convert these advantages to the resume point or that enter your question. So that is a one question you can expect. Second, which deployment method you are using in your current organization? So I want you to answer it as a hybrid cloud. But again, in our course, we are going to discuss how to create side-to-side VPN connectivity and all. If you practice well that particular topic, you can mention, yes, in my project, we are using hybrid cloud mechanism. We already have some resources. We already have some servers, right? A small data center we already have, but that has lifetime for more 10 years. We don't want to decommission that. We don't want to scrap that, but we don't want to expand that, as it involved with a lot of upfront cost. Upfront means first you need to invest. Generally, you take any these things. You take any business or something. We generally have two types of things. One is Capex. Second one is Opex. You can expect a certification question on this topic. Capital expenditure or operational expenditure. So Capex means capital expenditure. Opex means operational expenditure. What exactly these two? For example, you decided to start a business. To start a business, right? So we have one-time investment as well as monthly expenditures. Let's assume you decided to start a food truck. Food truck. Okay. Can you start without any money? No, you need to have the truck, right? So first purchase the truck, modify the truck. Okay. These all without starting your operations, without starting your actual business. Before that itself, you need to purchase, you need to modify all those things. You need to recruit a chef. Then you can start your service. Fine. Okay. You already invested around 5 lakhs. Okay. You got the truck, you modified it, you purchased all the required utensils or everything. Right. So everything is ready now. Then you started your operations. That means you started, you started preparing your food items. Right. Again, from that time, no cost. No, everyday cost involved for vegetables, for oil, chef every month salary. Okay, the truck fuel. These all things again, every day or every month you have to calculate, right? So that monthly one, we call it as a operational expenditure. This capital expenditure means the amount you already spent. Another simple example is you are building your own house. The purpose is you want to stay inside that house. Okay. You want to stay inside that house. From the day one onwards, can you stay? No, right? You have to first dig, then construct. Again, to dig, cost. Construct, cost. Right? So the flooring, cost. Interior, cost. Once everything completed, then only you can start living. Before start living, whatever the amount you spend, that is what capital expenditure. Okay. So earlier, the capital expenditure is huge. But now, if I want to use cloud, do I need to have much capital expenditure? No, no capital expenditure, nothing. Create an account, start creating a server. Okay. So less or no capital expenditure. Operational expenditure, yes, it's there. What exactly is operational expenditure for our home? every month you will get water bill, every month you will get electricity bill, every month you will, or annually you will get municipality bill, the cleaning worker you have to pay. These all monthly you are paying. That is operational expenditure. Got it? Clear with these Opex and Capex? So when coming to cloud, no capital expenditure or less capital expenditure, but operational expenditure is there. Obviously, your salary comes under operational expenditure only. You are managing AWS environment. Obviously, you are not going to do it for free, right? End of the month, you need some salary. So compared to like maintaining 5 teams, 10 teams, maintaining one cloud admin is sufficient. If it is a regular network, we need network administrator, database administrator, application administrator, system administrator, right? So the storage administrator, we need all these different teams. They need to work together. Then only we can deliver an application. But if it is a cloud, one guy is going to take care about everything. Why? Because everything is virtualized. Within a browser, you can launch a server. See how easily I deliver a web page. What if we don't have this cloud mechanism? If you ask me to deliver a web page, what I need to do? I need to go out, I need to purchase a server. Then I need to ask you, okay, once server came, I need to ask you, okay, what operating system you want to? I have to install an operating system. Then after, again, I need to install that required software. Again, I deliver with the public IP address easily across the globe. Now, how I'm going to make the server publicly facing one? I need to get a public IP address from ISP, Internet Service Provider. I have to map that. See, these all work is now gone. Just in 2 minutes or in a minute, I'm able to deliver my web page, website. So it's an automated process, AWS. AWS is not a technology, it's just an automated process. Okay? Yeah. So that is the reason. That is the reason organizations are going towards this cloud. Okay, you got an idea about cloud computing now? Yeah. So that which environment, which deployment model you are using? So you mentioned hybrid cloud, or simply stick to my all resources are in AWS only. We don't have any servers. Why? What is the reason? My organization is not ready to invest anything. They want to utilize that pay-as-you-go mechanism. Our load is unpredictable. Okay, so we have not stick to any physical servers. Satisfies the interviewer. Okay, so then service model of cloud computing. In this service model of cloud computing, you can mention this infrastructure as a service. The reason we want to have more control on the process, we are going to launch, we are going to create network, we are going to create load balancers, we are going to configure auto scalings. So we want to have complete control on the process. So we are going with this infrastructure as a service. Okay, can't we go with this platform as a service and all? Yes, some services like AWS managed services are there. We can, based on the service, you will come to know. But primarily, this infra. Because of infrastructure as a service only, AWS is global leader. Okay, yeah. These are the questions you can expect on cloud computing. All right. With that, I'm going to close today's technical discussion. I'm going to quickly upload this document. The link is same. If you already taken the demo.txt, the link is same. However, I'll share it again. Let me quickly upload this. And I have to clean up also. I have to delete the servers. This is a link. This link contains your batch admin contact information and the advantages and definition of cloud computing, right? And deployment models of cloud computing, service models of cloud computing. and what is this capital expenditure and operational expenditure. And last 3 sessions course content. You can happily skip this first 2 sessions. Go through this third one at least. Okay. This third one is like, again, I recapped day 1 and day 2 things. I took some more time actually to explain that, then discussed about deployment models. So go through the day 3 at least. So this is our course content. Tomorrow I'll take you through the course content. What we are going to discuss in this course, I'll discuss that tomorrow. And here is the payment information. Okay, so here is a Razor Pay, and here is a bank information, and here is the admin information. And once, if you already completed the payment, fill up this Google form. Okay. So you can even attend tomorrow as well with the same meeting link. Yes, please. Someone is asking something.
Yes, sir. Debojyoti here. So,
Yes, please.
sir, what I'm asking is, so probably from Monday onwards, there will be no any demo, only the paid members will be over here, right? So can we expect that 250 pages of book, whatever you told, that soft copy, can we have from Monday onwards? Because
See, okay. I
I
already
mean,
mentioned this.
after
Monday
payment,
we don't
obviously.
have a session. Monday we don't have session. The first
Not
thing.
Monday, the
Okay.
next working day. Actually.
Tuesday, whoever complete the payment, you will get
Uh-huh.
material. You will get all
Okay.
the soft copy material from Naresh team.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah.
This Saturday we don't have. This Saturday
Okay. So
also we don't have.
Saturday and Monday is a holiday for us.
Holiday,
And
yes.
yeah. So from Tuesday onwards, we'll be starting.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. This. Okay. This deleted. Light sale also I have to delete. All right. That's it for today's session. If you have any questions, you can be here. We can discuss. Otherwise, feel free to leave.
Sir, just I want to ask that are you going to provide all the Linux commands? Just briefly explain this, sir.
Yes. Yes. See, I'm going to cover Linux as part of our course. So very basic commands also.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Very basic commands, cd, ls, cp. I'm going to explain all those commands also. Right. After, along with that, I'm going to give a free Linux course also. Yeah. Even
Okay.
Naresh IT also providing free Linux course. You can even attend that as well. But that goes with bit slow pace. Okay. This free Linux course, everything I build on AWS only.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is too sufficient to, like, gain knowledge on Linux.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And we are going to provide a sandbox for the students, whoever joins this batch. And also we are going to have 3 capstone projects. The sandbox means like a practice account. We are going to give a practice account. So worry freely without worrying about that payment and all, you can practice. And this capstone project, it covers all the services we are going to discuss in this course. And every single day we are going to have some tasks. Some tasks are dummy tasks. Some tasks are like added some intelligence. So that intelligence added once, you have to complete. You have to spend some time, whatever the thing I'm explaining here, you have to apply and you have to complete. If you are able to complete all the given tasks, you can add at least 3 to 4 years experience to your profile. So that level we are going to discuss in this course. And we are also going to discuss about DevOps services, but with AWS own service. Along with this free Linux course, I'm going to give free Jenkins and free GitHub course also. And also this containers also, the Kubernetes is in progress actually. So this ECS is AWS own container service. ECR is a container repository service or registry service. That also we are going to discuss. With the help of AWS own services, we are going to perform CI/CD also, continuous integration and continuous deployment or delivery. Right. If you're a developer, we are going to discuss some services like CDK, right? We are going to discuss some automation services. For example, are we going to discuss Terraform? No. The AWS has equivalent service called CloudFormation. We are going to discuss CloudFormation. We are going to use sample Python codes to understand this, what exactly this Lambda is, how we can automate the things with the Python code and all. And if you are into any of the operations job, you are in the right platform. As I told you, AWS is giving an option as like, AWS comes under infra, right? So network admin, database admin, storage admin, these all jobs one guy is going to do. So definitely you are in the right track. Do you need any experience to learn AWS? The answer is no. I'll make you to understand the subject. That is my responsibility. And also, if you want to get in touch with me, you can refer my LinkedIn profile, or you can do one thing. Just go to this Google, search for AWS Community Builder Directory. Okay, there is a Community Builder Directory in official AWS website. You go here, you search for Avinash Reddy. You can see my name here. So this is official website. AWS recognized that I'm contributing something to build this AWS community. So they listed my name in official AWS website. You click on my name, it will take you to my LinkedIn profile.